Hey folks, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, whatever the case may be. I'm sitting here with my Squishmallow. Squishmallow! Yeah, my daughter gave me this. Her fiance gave it to her, and she didn't want it anymore, and I'm like, oh, I love Squishmallows. Can I have it? And she's like, sure, go ahead, take it. From me to you. So, yeah. It's the only Squishmallow I own. They're just so cute. It's squishy, 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 squishy. So yeah, I'm sitting here cuddling with the Squishmallow and working on Eeyore. Sorry about the wire right here, but I need it's it's not going anywhere because it's charging my phone. So wasn't sure. I was debating about whether or not to do a video. I know I'm not doing videos as often, and it's definitely not doing live streams as often every weekend like I was. This heat, the heat during the day is affecting me. I'm still working on getting used to the CPAP, wearing the CPAP at night. Goodness. And having issues with the Wi-Fi lately. Yeah, not fun. So, and right now I'm dealing with a headache. I have a bit of a tension headache. I ended up laying down for a little bit on the couch, relaxing and listening to some videos. And yeah, cuddling with my Squishmallow and wearing my this a cooling cloth. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but yeah, I got it wet and I draped it over my forehead. And that seemed to help a bit. Yeah, I'm still working on Eeyore. I messaged my ex last night to ask him about the car. I'm like, don't worry about the tires. I can get tires. He's having a hard time finding tires apparently. And I'm like, don't worry about the tires. I'd love to can I come out sooner and get the car, and I'll look for tires afterwards. And he's like, yeah, no. Apparently the tires are not safe to drive on. So I gotta wait. And the event that my boyfriend's going to be going to is on the 20th. It starts on the 28th, so he's most likely going down on the 27th, which is awesome. It's actually the day after. Well, it's 2 days after I get paid, so it's like the so that'll work for me. Yeah. And I can go down and get the car. Oh, Oh, excuse me. Well, first I'll go down and take a look at the car and look the car over. I'll get the papers and then get my boyfriend to drive me over to an insurance place and transfer the papers, transfer the car over, get plates, and then get him to drop me off back at the shop, and then he can go on his merry way the rest of the way to his buddy's place. For the weekend. And then I can visit with my ex for a little bit, and he can go over the car with me, and he can answer any questions that I have about the car, and I can put the plates on and drive over to Walmart. Yeah, drive over to Walmart and get some groceries, and then come home. Yeah, I'll see if. Oh, excuse me. I'll see about dragging Wolfie with me, so that it'll get her out of the house too. And yeah, maybe we'll see about getting her some shoes. She wants sandals, but not from Walmart. She'd rather go to a real shoe store and get sandals. Are there still real shoe stores around? Yeah, I was talking to my boyfriend tonight, telling him that I wish he were here because I've got a headache. And I hate having headaches. Oh, excuse me, headaches. Headaches stress me out. And him being here would help calm me down. You know, ease the stress of having a headache. And he's like, yeah, I had a headache. When did he say he had a headache? Yesterday, I think it was. Well, he had a headache the other day. He took his mom. I think it was yesterday. He took his mom to go see his niece's dance performance.
It's similar to.
Oh, I forgot to ask him which niece it was, because he's got two.
R and the O and another O. And then E at the end.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, he's got two nieces. And one's 13 and the other one is 16. They're getting big. Oh my goodness. Yeah, big girls. Well, I haven't seen his nieces in years. It's been like 10 years. So, yeah, because when I was living with him, when I was living in his at his place 10 years ago, I went with him to his mom's for Christmas, the year that I was there for Christmas. Yeah, went to his mom's for Christmas, and his sister was there, and his nieces were there, so yeah, that was pretty cool.
Sure.
Yeah, he got a drone as a Christmas present that year. I remember him flying it around. Watching him fly it around. He had fun flying it around. I don't know if he even has that drone anymore. It's been 10 years, so.
Holding on to what? Okay, I'm holding on to the bed.
Wait, was it a drone or like a little helicopter or something? Yeah. No, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a drone.
I don't know what I was.
And that reminds me, Wolfie used to have a drone. Apparently she doesn't have it anymore, or else it would have been with her stuff that arrived. And yeah, I never asked her whatever happened to it, but it most likely broke, and so she tossed it. But yeah, I remember her getting a drone for Christmas one year. A number of years ago, when she was living with my dad. Yeah.
Okay, then. Jeez.
Yeah, I think they're really cool. Drones are really cool. Well, as long as you fly them carefully and legally, they're really cool.
I think someone drank too much and they need to go to sleep.
Yeah, if I had the money, I would get my boyfriend a drone, I think. Because I know he would have lots of fun flying a drone. Actually, if I had the money, what I would love to do is go on to Whatnot and buy some stuff from What the Hales. Because they have all kinds of really awesome stuff that they sell on Whatnot. I actually shared an episode of What the Hales with my boyfriend. It was an episode, a recent episode, where Jeremy Hales, his aunt and uncle came over with a whole bunch of Star Wars paraphernalia. Whole bunch of Star Wars stuff. Like, I don't know, like a couple of dozen tote bins full of Star Wars stuff. And yeah, I shared the video where they were going through a bunch of the totes and showing this stuff. And apparently his aunt and uncle had sold their house and they downsized. And their new place is not big enough for all of this stuff, so they're getting rid of a bunch of it. And so then when What the Hales did their live stream on Sunday, because they go live every Sunday, they stayed live after, because now they used to do auctions during their live streams, but they stopped doing that and started selling on Whatnot. Well, now so now their live streams are on Sundays are only an hour long, because then they go on to Whatnot immediately after and have an auction. And so they kept the live stream open. So I actually got to watch
he's adorable
them do their Whatnot auction while they were live streaming, which was really cool because I've never seen it before. And yeah, they're really quick with the sales, with the auctions on Whatnot.
I guess they were They probably
It's
were on
just
a
boom,
tight
boom,
budget
boom. You got to be really quick
or
to buy stuff on there, and they start all of their auctions off off every auction, like everything that they sell starts at $1, and all that Star Wars stuff. All the money that they made from selling all the Star Wars stuff went to his aunt and uncle. Yeah, which is really cool. The money that they make from the money that they make from selling stuff on Whatnot actually pays. That money all goes towards the employees, like Jeremy and George. They don't receive like any of it. It all goes to their employees.
Some guys actually look attractive in that.
Yeah.
If they can pull it off.
Which is really cool. I think it would be awesome to meet them. But because of everything that they've been going through the last few years, they are very, very cautious people. Very, very private now. But yeah, they own a couple of condos.
I mean,
in
that,
Chiefland, Florida,
but just, for him.
that they rent out as Airbnbs. And I know I've talked before on here recently about saving up money to buy a place, and
Oh my God.
I think it would be awesome to yeah. Yeah, I mentioned in a previous video, a recent video, I talked about like saving up enough money to get to use as a down payment on a house with my boyfriend, and then get a fifth wheel hitch installed in the back of his truck, and go on a road trip down to Florida so that Wolfie can go down and visit her boyfriend. And it would be like at a time like when as long as things are going really good between the two of them, and it sounds like it's going awesome between the two of them, which I'm really, really glad for. But if he's got a place of his own at that time, and they decide that she's gonna move down to Florida, go to Florida to live with him, then, well, I could book one of the Airbnbs, one of the condos in Chiefland, and it's got a patio that overlooks the sea there, and oh, it would be beautiful. I've seen they film at the condos periodically. Well, they were before, when they were fixing them up and getting them ready to rent them out, and well, now they're like almost booked solid. Okay, so that is, oh my goodness, this headache is not fun. But check this out. This is all that's left, is this section, this here. Because, like, oh, excuse me, when what I've been doing is, like, you can see, like, I've been marking it off, right? And then when I get below a number here, then I just cut that whole section out. So it's like right to there, like literally right to there, right to the 80 here in the
Grounded is getting the second cam.
pink or light purple, whatever color. Yeah. But yeah, so I've got to let, I got to color this in. What am I doing? Where this is colored is done too.
In the first one, I thought you would only have like the aphid, the weevil, and the gnat.
How far down have I gotten? Okay. Yeah, I've got a fair bit done today. Oh my goodness, yeah. All the way to there. Holy cow. I got all of this done. Not necessarily today, but between yesterday and today, definitely. No, I think I actually did all of this today. Yeah, I think I got all of this done today. Oh, and I also got these down here done. I want to finish off this color here, this purple, which is number 11, which is color DMC number 915. When I get that done, and I'm working on finishing off this here on the side, and this X, this red X here is number 2, which is the DMC 310, and yeah, that's our favorite color, black. And the one right next to it, the one that I was just working on, is the red square with the white circle, which is number 1, which is color 154. It's one of my favorite colors. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I think, oh, also got this here done as well, these purples. Yeah. There. Got those done also. So I have been, sorry about the bouncing, I have been having an issue because I need to use this really big clip to clip all of this because it's pretty thick. But because of that, the weight of this is pulling on my hand, and most of the time I'm just holding the hoop with my fingers. And well, when you have arthritis, it's not pleasant. It's not comfortable. But it is coming along quite nicely. I do have some random spots that I need to fill in, like here. Oh, excuse me. So here I've got some, I'll use these tweezers because they, yeah. So these here is number 14, which is the DMC 996, and then there's a green here, which is 995, and so there, and then red, which is 603, and then over here we've got the light blue, which is 602, to fill in this, and here as well. And then here we've got a little bit of 3846, and then of course we've got 600, 602, and 603. I think I'm going to focus on those, on these outer here. excuse me, which is the 154 here, and there's some right here, and then the 310, and then the 915, and then of course we've got there's the 600 here, and the 602, and then the 603, and then all that's left after that will be Eeyore's hands, his belly, and his legs. Yeah. Yep, I think that's what we'll do. That way I can eliminate, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors. Yeah, I'm going to do that over the next few days. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I want to have this finished to mail it so that I can put it in the box to send to my friend, which I'm going to be doing right after I get my car. Yeah. Heck, if we leave... sorry, my eyes are watering. My nose is running a little bit. Got a headache, and I should take an allergy pill and a headache pill. But yeah. Oh goodness, excuse me. If my boyfriend gets here early enough on the 27th, we get down there, get all that stuff done, and we're back, and I'm back here early enough on the 27th, which is a Friday. Yeah, of course it's a Friday. Then I can run over to the post office real quick and mail that package. Mail the package to my friend. And yeah, I'm hoping to have this in there for her as well. So, oh goodness. Excuse me, I cannot help the yawning. Well, considering it's like 12:30 at night, maybe I should just go to bed. But I want to work on this some more. So I think I'm gonna work on this 310. When this is done, then I'm gonna go to bed. Yeah. So in the meantime, hopefully you guys the weather's not too crazy where you guys are. I know a few people are a little unwell. I know Jill and Lola both. My friend in Colorado as well. She's been sick since Friday. So something else that I'm hoping to get when I get paid is a webcam. Yeah, I'm gonna see about a webcam from Walmart. Because I've been wanting to get a webcam for a while. I'd really like to have a webcam and use the webcam, have the webcam mounted so that I have the webcam mounted right here where my phone is currently, and when I do live streams, I could have and when I do unboxings, I'd like to use the built-in webcam on my laptop as well. When I do live streams and unboxings, use both the webcam and the built-in camera on my laptop together, because that'd be cool. Yeah, that means I'll actually be appearing on camera. Have my face appearing on camera. Come on, darn it. Oh my goodness. There we go. And I want to see about getting like the square frames for cross stitching. Can't really call it a hoop because hoops are round, right? So yeah, I want to see about getting some of those square or rectangular frames for cross stitching. See how they do for working on larger canvas, with larger canvases. Because at some point I am planning on getting the floss, to do counted cross stitches of Josephine Wall canvases, because I've got a bunch. Thank you, Lola. Yeah. Oh yeah, and at the end of June, I've been saying it for several months now. At the end of June is when I plan on I will start getting the supplies that I need to do my cross stitch conversion of Wolfie's drawing of her zombie kitten, the zombie kitty. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is go on to AliExpress. It'll be my very first time ever using AliExpress, and find Evermoment, and get I'm gonna start with getting the drills, and I do believe, if I remember correctly, I need a dozen canvases, the 30 by 40 canvases. Yeah, because a few months ago, Katya from Carpe Diem Does Diamond Painting and we were discussing that stuff. Yeah. So, that's going to be fun. But of course, for the counted cross stitches of the counted cross stitch kits of the Josephine Wall, those are going to be big, and yeah, that's going to be interesting. I'm just wondering if for the for like doing the cross stitching, counted cross stitch, because I know with cross stitch conversions, you can just like take the cross stitch, you can take the multiple cross canvases and just like tape them together or what have you on the back, right? Well, I'm just wondering if you could do something similar with the cross stitch kits, but not like tape them together, but like stitch them together in a way. Oh goodness. Great. I got a big knot. Well, not a big knot, but I've got a knot in the back. So what we do is oh my goodness, and unfortunately it's like right next to the canvas. So we got to get up close and personal here with this. There we go. All right. Okay. That's fixed. Good. So what was I saying? Yeah. Okay, so I was probably being a little confusing or vague or whatever. But like if you take like two canvases, right? Say this is one and this is the other one, and like they've got like the space, right? If you could just like this, right? See? If you could just like overlap it, or just fold it at the crease, and fold this at the crease, so it's like this and this, right? This and this, and then just like do like the cross stitching together would join them together. Or I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. I don't know how to. I don't know the words. I don't know the words. Yeah, I don't know the words. But if that's doable, then like you start with the one canvas, right? Like me, I would start in the top left corner, and then I would work on that section of the canvas, right? And then as I get towards the next section, right, to the right, I would grab the next canvas, and then I would like overlap, or I'd do something, right? I think the best would be to like fold over the sides, right? Because then the edging like this would be underneath, right? It's like taking it's like joining the seams when you're sewing, right? When you're making something, sewing something together. Yeah, like joining the seams. Yeah. Something like that. I hope I'm making sense. Do you understand the crazy I'm I'm trying to describe? I hope so. because it would probably be easier and possibly even cheaper to buy several smaller sized cloth canvases than it would be to buy the larger size, a single larger size. Plus the smaller ones, like you can cut them easier to size, right? Something like that, I guess. Yeah, I hope I'm making sense. I think I understand what I'm saying. If I don't understand what I'm saying, then how can I expect anybody else to understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that's tricky. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it to the end of this floss, this thread. My head is just, yeah, I think I'm just gonna, well, it's 20 to 1. And holy crap, I've been on here for almost an hour already. Well, you know what they say, time flies when you're having fun. Or trying to distract yourself from a headache. But actually, yeah, no, I'm just gonna call it a night here. Let me just finish this one here. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go. And I'm gonna get a whole bunch of this done tomorrow. The outer edge. Yeah. All right, so in the meantime, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take something for my headache, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.